Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 5 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 7. So today's sketch is a page map sketch, and I'm pretty sure we all love page map sketches. Like, they're pretty genius and so versatile. Moira actually picked this one, so I'm super excited to see what she does with it. So I am starting with some of the Vicky Bouton Storyteller, collection that I ordered from Sandie at Scrapping Reflections. And I am using I did keep the branding strip. Okay, let's see. What is this paper called? This paper is called Quill. Well, that makes sense. So I'm using the quill paper for my background, and I trimmed it down and then just backed it on some black cardstock. And then I have 2 pictures of my son. This was when we got his truck, and this was kind of his first time driving it. So of course he still had his learner's permit, so I was riding with him. And then we had picked it up at the office, and so we drove it home. And when we got home, of course, I had to get his picture with the truck, and he wanted our dog in it, so I thought that was pretty cute. So there is a little strip of paper, it looks like, that kind of goes across the middle of the page. So I had this leftover piece of burlap here, so I'm going to start with that. And then I have this, so I had gone through my scraps when I made this kit, and pulled out a few things. I pulled out the burlap, and I pulled out this kind of triangular piece of paper that says today. So I'm going to use that on kind of the back of my photo, but not exactly. And then I took another piece of paper, and this is the cut apart sheet from the collection, and it is called, if I can get it out of my bag, Plot. So I just cut one of the pre-made strips and put that on top of the burlap. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere my photos down. So I apologize, I'm a little off screen. I'm actually scrapbooking at my dining room table, so I'm not in my shed. Because Amber was up for the weekend, and my dining table is a lot bigger than the desk I have in my shed, so it just works a little bit better. So that's why the background and the lighting look a little bit different, but I think it looks okay. And I asked Amber, I'm like, does it look too dark? And she said, no, it's fine. So I hope it's fine for you as well. So I am going through the die cut pack, and I'm pulling a few things. So I pulled this frame, which framed my son perfectly. And then this is a ticket. It says, please keep ticket in sight. But I just use that as a little layering piece behind that first photo. And then a little banner that says, write your own story. And then, so that's what I'm going to put on the first picture. On the second picture down in the bottom, I just have like a big journaling label, and like the phases of the moon. It says, live, create, tell the story, repeat, which I thought was super fun. So I'm going to hear all of that down. And then I have the little puffy stars that go with this collection. So on that strip of paper from the cut apart, it has some stars. So I went ahead and just put the puffy ones right on top of those to give a little more dimension. And then I add 2 more down to the left bottom hand corner. And then I'm looking at the sketch and realizing that there's like a little cluster in the top upper hand corner. And so I have to figure out what I am going to put up there. So I'm thinking, and then I look through the die cut pack and I see another little ticket. I was like, okay, well, that kind of works, but what else? Like nothing else really seems to go from the die cut pack. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to put my title down. So I asked my son, I said, what would you like me to title this? And he said, Ranger Danger. I'm like, okay, fine. That is going to be the title of this. So it is a little Ford Ranger. So I was like, that's cute. So I am pulling out this Journey chipboard again. And I pulled another little banner that says, have more adventures. So that's going to go up there in that top cluster, as well as a couple of those puffy stars. And that's going to finish off that cluster up there really well. And then, so I'm just going to trim off a little bit of that ticket, and the leftover section of that ticket, I'm actually going to stick on behind the other ticket because it's tiny. I really love the shape, but I figured if I saved it, it would probably get lost. Like, yeah, it would just get lost. So originally I had picked out the sequins Pebbles on the Beach to go with this layout because I thought that I was going to incorporate the blue of his shirt, but I didn't. And so I am just going to use the browns, and I'm going to put those, you can see that little cluster of it there. I just put a few in each of the 3 clusters. And that is my layout for today. So again, make sure you check out the description box below for everybody who's playing along. And remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.